Hi. So I'm sharing this week some of the key findings out of a report from Microsoft called The Next Great Disruption is Hybrid Work. And they ask the question, are you ready? Or are we ready? And the resounding answer to that, I would say, is no, we're not. This is a massive shift for most organisations. Yes, some global organisations have had remote teams and hybrid teams for a long time, but for the majority, this is new. And for the majority of managers and leaders in those organisations, it's new too. And one of the findings of the report said that, Gen Z is at risk and will need to be re-energised. And the study said that 60% of this generation between the ages of 18 and 25 say they are merely surviving or flat out struggling now. And the facts are that most of those people, the Gen Z, is probably early in their careers or just about to start their careers. They may not have the financial wherewithal to have an effective setup at home and home office. So they haven't got a proper workspace. And they talked about feeling disengaged or difficulty being engaged or being excited about work and not being able to get a word in meetings and bringing new ideas to the table. And I think that's because they're new. It's easier when you're in a physical environment often for people to reach out and ask you a question because they've noticed that you haven't spoken. It could be easier to engage with people when you're face to face, and when it's virtual, there's a whole new dynamic taking place. You're not looking, you're looking at a screen of faces. It's not a round table of faces. And I think with what the question this brings up for me is, onboarding your new remote or hybrid worker. And we're going to have to make sure that we equip them with everything they need to operate effectively remotely, and that we do that in a timely manner so they're ready, up and running day one. We need to make sure they have clear instructions about how to set up their environment and support is available. We should consider things like a buddy system. You may have had that in pre-pandemic, but more importantly now. So your new starter has a person, they can pick up the phone, they can text, they can call. They are the buddy that will orientate them into the new workplace. Think about having an onboard cohort, so people who join at the same time could all be in different departments, different functions, but connect them as people new to the organisation so they can reach out to each other. And I'm struggling with this and I'm struggling with that. And in that sort of environment, they're prepared to ask the question because they think, I really should know that when they're talking to other people. But they don't think I really should know that when they're talking to people who are starting with them as well. And make sure they know where all the information is stored and it's accessible. How you're going to make the work the team is doing and the progress it's making visible to both your face-to-face and virtual remote workers. So think of any way, innovative and creative ways to make people new to your organisation feel engaged and excited about being there. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.